Yes, Biafrans, once again, I want to remind every one of you that in 2015, when General Muhammadu Buhari came in as then president of Nigeria, he quickly signed a bill in revoking the firearm licenses carrier in Nigeria, to the extent that all the people who were selling firearms in Nigeria, their licenses was revoked. Why did he do this? He did that so that he would give the Fulanis the opportunity to come and invade our land and our country. And up to today, that is what has been happening. No wonder Samuel Otto of Benue State governor was shouting and shouting. Nobody listened to him. And at the end of the day, he went to Abuja begging Buhari to, send military people to come and defend his land. He never did that. Now, these people came, killed a lot of people. There is so many IDP camps in Benue State today as a result of that. Now, secondly, Tinubu, this drug lord.
Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome to Global Love Channel TV, where we bring you the latest happening around the globe. Yes, my wonderful people. I'm here again with the latest news. Yes, in this very video that you're about to watch, it will shock you. It will surprise you. It's a mind-blowing. Yes, it's a very great one indeed. Please, my wonderful people, do well and watch this video to the very end. Don't skip any part of it, because this video that you're about to watch, it will make your day very awesome. It will make your day very beautiful, because all we preach here is just to bring the truth. We naked it, all of us will witness it. Yes, because truth we shall stand. Yes, African life matters. Don't talk with your life, because they say an injustice for one is an injustice for all. Always stand by the side of truth, because only the truth can be prevailed. Yes, my wonderful people. Don't forget to touch a hand for subscribe button, like and spread this message around the globe, and do a touch a hand for notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Let's go in there and watch it unfold. Don't go anywhere.
The terrorist drug lord came in and started from where Buhari stopped from, by allowing these Fulani invaders to come into our land, desecrate our land, kill our people, rape our women, and use their cattle to destroy our crops. And we are saying that we can never allow that to happen under our watch. So as the bill has been passed to law, just immediately I made my video day before yesterday. And so with every individual in the whole of the Southeast would harm themselves. And remember, they have called us a terrorist. They've labeled us a terrorist. So it doesn't matter what they do. The Amnesty International are on this matter. And I promise you guys one thing, that our Prime Minister will soon be here. Very, very soon, the man that owns the country and that owns his people will be here to address each and every one of us very soon. I don't know that this kind of thing will still be happening in this 21st century. Now, I want to remind Bianco Juku that your name will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria and in the history of Biafra. In the history of Biafra, the two different things here is this. In the history of Nigeria, you're a very wonderful person. You did the Westerners a very wonderful, thing by using yourself to be, a stooge to oppress your people, by making yourself available to the enemies to use you to destroy your own people. Now, in the history of the United States of Biafra, you are a traitor. Your name can never be forgotten. Your name will be written in the bad book of Biafrans for the rest of your life. And I hope you are happy. I hope that you can go to your bed and sleep seeing all the killings in the whole of the Southeast. I hope that you can actually go and be happy that you sold Simon to Finnish authority and to the Nigerian government for investigation why the Fulani herders came into your land to kill and to rape and to destroy properties. And I didn't see you write to Amnesty International. I didn't see you write to the UN. I did not see you speak evil against what is happening in your own land. So from today, we are asking you to remain in that South, because everybody in the whole of the Southeast will be armed to the teeth. Very soon, all of you sabos will run away. And I want to remind the governors of the whole Eastern region that your time is ticking, and it's ticking very fast. The earlier, the better for you. And we are warning you to stop going after the traditional rulers and the traditional worshippers in their homes. there is a man going around disturbing all these native doctors. Everybody has a right to worship any kind of God they want to worship. It's a freedom of speech. Our country has freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of association, and freedom of any kind of God you want to worship. You are allowed to worship those gods. Now, Soludo and Hope Uzodimma desist from arresting and killing all these traditional worshippers. If you want to fight your people, then you have the Biafran government to contend with. Stop fighting your people. Fight the bandits if you want to fight for your land. Don't allow these Fulanis to continue to use you to destroy your people, because the outcome of all these things you are doing is not going to be good for you. So please desist from it. And as for those of you who are threatening Madam Ngozi Orabueze, continue. Your corpse will soon be filled. And those of you who is following Ogenkeri, I want to tell you, please remain there. Ogenkeri is a nice guy. He's the best I've ever seen. Please do not come to our space to come and disrupt what we're doing there again. This is why I'm telling you, remain where you are. Don't come to our spaces to disrupt what we are doing. If we see you there again, we'll kick you out. Ogenkeri is a very wonderful guy. He's the nicest guy I've ever seen. So if you want to follow him, keep following him. Biafrans, again, the right person to follow in this struggle is Madam Ngozi Orabueze. This is the person that the Prime Minister appointed to be his surrogate. Please do not forget that every single thing you hear today from this very platform is the truth, nothing but the truth. Defend yourself. Self-defense is not a crime, and self-determination is not a crime anywhere in the whole of the world. So we are working with the template of the UN Charter today. It's not a crime. Defend yourself ruthlessly. We will back you up and we will defend you anywhere in the world. The government in the southeast, they know that they are now illegitimate government. Anyhow they want it, after that 60 days, we will give it to them. Chase them with what they have never seen in their life. Thank you, Biafrans. I love you guys, and I love every one of you. For those of you that lost your loved ones, we are sending our condolences to the family that lost their loved ones from this December to this February that we are in. And we say, Mommy and Daddy, please just wait. You will see the revenge and the vengeance of these people that they killed. So we are very sorry, and our heart goes to every one of you that lost your loved ones. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. May God bless the 40 states of United States of Biafra. Thank you all.
And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege, and the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain, you do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, to take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? if not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you have had your breakfast this morning. Look at Hausa people. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is the Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who's an emir in the north? The answer is no. Look at Yoruba land, Ilorin. Yoruba, how did you lose Ilorin? You lost Ilorin because somebody thought or felt that by aligning himself with what he felt was a superior Fulani force, he can defeat his own people. Afonja, what happened? As a result of that miscalculation, the great Yoruba race lost Ilorin to Fulani Caliphate. That is why in Ilorin you have an emir of Ilorin, not an Oba of Ilorin, answerable to Sokoto. That is where Lai Muhammad comes from. You can see them. Sokoto slaves in Yoruba land. When I say that it's not religion, it has nothing to do with religion. The more you keep on supporting evil in the zoo, the more your land will be taken from you.